a draw. A majority draw. Let's talk about the fight, okay? Let's talk about first some of the fights that went on before. I think Jared Hurd it was very honest with himself to retire. He had, you know, good parts of his career, but really didn't, I guess, capitalize on a lot of things. But great career. And I think it's the best decision for him to retire. Williams as well. I think he already given, you know, everything in the sport, and I think it's a good decision for him to retire as well. The other fight that I actually saw, the other ones was just kind of like just there. The co-main event, which it was Rayos versus Gary Russell. I think it was a shutout. I think Gary Russell was just too much with the jab, too much with the combinations, too many angles for Rayo, and I think Rayo was content with what he was doing, and he didn't make any adjustments, which caused him to fight. I mean, the whole fight and his title. So yeah, it was an interesting fight for Rayo. I think he needs to go back to the drawing board to see, you know, that he needs to have, you know, plan A, plan B, plan C. If something isn't working, he needs to make adjustments. I think the corner needs to be a little bit better. I think Robert Garcia needed to be a little bit more with his fighter, but it is what it is. The winner was the correct winner. So now let's go to the main event. Now the main event was crazy. Okay, nobody was giving you know, Lamont Roach a chance. I mean, the odds were crazy, where it was like 800 plus if for Lamont Roach, and it was, I mean, whoever betted on the decision banked some money. Man, listen, I need to start betting a lot more. But even in his media workout, we thought, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis like below 4 or 5 rounds. Like, he's going to get him out of there, especially moving up in weight. So it was an interesting fight from round. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Round 1, I was like, this ain't going to be an easy night for Tank. It's not going to be an easy fight. From round 1, he was very, very defensively there. Didn't let Tank bully him into the ropes, and I was like, already there, he's standing his ground, you know, doing a lot of feints here and there and making Tank think. And that was it the whole time. He even rocked Tank a few times. And listen, I don't know what you guys want to say. Tank took a knee that shouldn't have been called a knockdown. I saw the fight 7-5 Roach with a knockdown. That wasn't, you can't, Tank Davis, sometimes I feel like he's on top of everything. Like he's like sometimes I feel like he thinks the world, everything revolves around him. You can't just stop the fight to clear your face. Like, you're not the rules. Like, you can't do that. And then in the press conference, he said that he wasn't aware that could be disqualified. What are you talking about? This is boxing. This is what you do for a living. You should know all the rules. It doesn't make any sense. But that was a knee that should have been counted a knockdown. Lamont Roach took everything that Gervonta Tank Davis had. I mean, he was taking rights and hooks, still was there in the pocket, and then it will come back with his own combinations. It was crazy. I was, after I saw that, all that. I'm a Tank fan. I think he's great for the sport, but I think over the years he's just been relying on just his power and his star power. I think he really needs to you know, get that fire again, because he was talking about retirement. He was talking about, you know, not fighting the top names or whatever. And it's really interesting now to see, if you really look at the pictures of Ryan Garcia when they fought, he looked like a skeleton. I mean, they dried that dude up, man. They really did him dirty. I think if they did a rematch, I don't even know if Ryan could get down to 140 again. I think 147 is where he's the most healthy. If they ever rematch, man, it'll be a different story. Tank still has power, but it'll be a whole different story with a good, I mean, think about it. If you look that bony and that scale, you're not going to have any strength. I'm not saying it would have been a different outcome, but it would have been a lot more tougher for Tank Davis. There's a reason why there's, you know, rehydration clause, things like that, because they don't want the person to actually, I mean, it's the truth. They don't want the person to gain all the strength back. But back to the fight, Lamont Roach got robbed with the knockdown, got robbed in the decision. He should have won. He should have won. I don't know if there's going to be a rematch. I don't think Tank wants the rematch. Anytime there's a close fight, Tank just doesn't want a rematch. He just doesn't, because he knows. And that's what I hate about the sport. I hate about the sport because we just don't get great fights after that. So let me know what you guys think. But I definitely think, you know, Lamont Roach deserved the win. And now they cost him a title shot and probably millions, you know, later down the line. So sad for boxing, but it is what it is. The referee needs to do better. The commission need to do better. Sorry if you guys hear my dog. He wants to go out because he just ate. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. We'll see you guys in the next video.